It was proven that this Halloween was one of Roblox's most worst Halloweens ever. The entire platform was shut down because of what I can infer as, and what I believe to be as, trying to get that weird facial animations update and shape in order, and it was a bad thing for all of us, except for me. See, I do not like Halloween. It is the one day where people go around saying their happy little Halloween wishes to their good old friends in the public servers. Oh, I have a happy Halloween to you, good sir, lady person. And for you too, everybody. Look at me, this is my boombox. I am playing spooky, scary skeletons. But mainly I don't like it because I have no friends. But that doesn't matter, that does not matter. What matters is that things are back up and I can get to work after having made the worst video in all of history. It is time to regain the trust of my jolly good compatriots in this godforsaken community. See, Halloween was horrible. Not only did they shut down all games, they shut down all friends, and everything related to Roblox was completely off, which meant I couldn't get good PNGs for thumbnails, and I was forced to use Google. And I think I might have accidentally downloaded a virus, and now some stranger on the internet is hearing, seeing, and knowing everything I do, which is very sad because I can no longer off. So there is no better way to spend this day than to get some good old studying done for one of my good old favorite myths. It wasn't really the story I found interesting, it was the video I found interesting. I kind of underestimated the myth. But when I underestimate a myth, that means it's good. Because I always underestimate the stuff that's good. It's called irony, and I admit a lot of it. Tapuea is a myth known for its large amount of size and of course playlist. However, one cannot call its game building style very good, however, they managed to find a way to make it good in another way. Mainly that of owning a massive group with 1888 members. And of course, having loads of people, mainly of that being clones. I have become a clone trooper. And Roblox is of course taking the respect to recommend avatar items for me and my friends. Yes, not only did they delete all of my favorites and recently played, my personal arsenal of games that I've saved over the past few years, the memories, the nostalgia, all left in my mind, which I'm forced to remember the names of, which I can't because I don't have good long-term memory, and I've replaced it with horrible anime games, simulators, random games, which mainly include that of Roblox players being Roblox players at their finest. And all my friends are online. I bet they're here to throw rocks at me. A good myth is good in the ability to gain respect. And mainly that of respect is by being a good leader. And to be a good leader, you gain respect. Because a leader with no respect is a failure, or some crap like that. Of course, no matter how good a Pokemon Brick Bronze looking museum is, there is no museum better than Meteorite Myth Museum. Always still my primary group, always still will be. Can't truly accept me, for I cannot accept myself. But alas, 'tis a thing a small push of motivation can give me. Now load! Please load, I need to make... I have been talking for 10 minutes. Now apparently because Tapuea is a fat myth, it obviously has like 3 different factions. And from what I could infer from the previous few videos, the 3 factions were the guy who looked like he owned a mustache and an elephant gun, that one guy with the little facial mask who was all rebellions and karate master, and then there was that weird bullet thing. First I shall read all of the lore. As Scopath is Tapuea. He was of Tapuea kind who was exiled because of his love of the hybrids. He is a pacifist against lies and loves all races. His mother is Maretia, his father is Sansertar. Sansertar was that angry old man with the medicine and the space camps. Tapuea was created by Dad. He named Igelknytt as it was power to take over a race called Wasels. Creates Tapuea for its please simplify. Right, I must go back and refer the informations of mankind as a physics professor to do the hunt. See, we need to go to the place that where the light hurts all but the weasel is. Wonder why everybody is online today. Maybe it's because they kept their window opened. First we'll go to the main place, in which I'll translate to English. Life is healthy, life is praised, life is raw, life is rift, life is ruda, life is good. Rice is full of inexplicable things. Rice is beautiful, full of lice. Lice is a privilege. Rice is not harmful. Bice is great. Life is great. Rice is a candy. Being nice is essential. My wife is patient. My knife is knowing when to act. Rice is full of riddles. Knife is learning. Lice is Spanish. Rice is the light. Jolly good show. Me knife is English. It's a traditional English knife. I use it. Damn it. The life and secrets of Tapuea. See, in Tapuea's home, you're not allowed to be a pretty skeleton princess. You just get to turn into a regular princess, but that's okay, I guess. At least they got my chest done right. See, of course, as I remember being here in the previous day, this was the bathroom, which I never went to. This was the e-girl's room, which I discussed the topics of being an e-girl with. I've never been here before. Alright, so what I can infer now is that nobody likes hybrid. Why does nobody like hybrid? Why, it's because he's a chem addict. You see this on the floor? This is space drugs. They have space drugs all over the floor. Basically, it's in the shape of a little crayon and you draw it with it and it looks very fancy. But it's unhealthy, that makes it a drug. See, the Department of Medicine is known for being very angry when it comes to health matters. You're just willing to have something nice to get a day over with. And the health department says, okay, you can have this banana. A banana makes you smart. But you're like, no, no, no. Can I take interdimensional crayons? Who are you? You're Congreatus. I have no idea who you are, but I will call every Tapuea person I see Tapuea because I don't know who the hell people are. It is my prime duty to hate namekind. Everybody will be viewed as the same and it will all be thought uselessly. Now please excuse me for I got chat to this little fly up here. Excuse me, good lad, what are you doing up there? How does one get themselves up there? Does one manually climb the tree? How do you get up? Oh, they have wings. No, probably makes sense. Very well. Who are you? Who are you? You're the hybrids person. Why are you here? Because we want to get Tapuea. He saved us. Now they don't want them to be with us. What? What do you mean they saved you all? They took us from that Tapuea's family. Well, we're transforming us into them. Oh crap, so they did not turn the hybrids into human waifus. They turned the hybrids into Tapuea people. See, this entire myth is a war. And the Tapueas know to be at the top of it all. Personally, they believe that they are strong because they have their weak little princess arms. And their belief in Christ, of course. Don't forget about that. They are the ultimate human being. They have eyes that stare really wide, allowing them to see enemies from far away. Flying. They have strong legs that allows them to jump at very high heights. And they have skinny arms to look very pretty. They also have a massive chest, which they can use to detach from their body, and it can turn into a little jet. And I originally thought this was where they made robot waifus for reproduction, but this is where they take people, hybrids, and make them into tapeworms. I also guess they used it for making their own waifus because no girls like the fact that people turn others into Tapuea? Yeah, the old man was smelly anyways, I didn't like him. See, all of these waifus are disposable corpses. You use them once and they turn into whatever people use to interdimensionally reproduce. But mainly it is here to be stored for very own Tapuea corpse. See, you use the power of the Tapuea magic. The holy... What magic do they use here? Well, whatever that red guy used. Shut up. They used it to take people's minds and put it into Tapuea's bodies. They take your head and turn it into a little lantern. Then they plunk it on a corpse and then you become one. Also, you have a novelty toy of an old man lying on the floor. See, a Tapuea isn't a Tapuea without their novelty toy of an old man, which is there for religious success. See, all Tapuea kind believes in the personal religion of the novelty toy of the old man. Because they personally believe that novelty toy of an old man is going to save them all. This myth reminds me a lot of that one stage from Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars. You know, when we go to that desert planet, and there are those flying people, and they're in that really weird hive, and then there you have to take down that that weird fat monster which lobs explosives at you. It has shirtless clone troopers. Yeah, apparently this myth gave up that vibe a lot. Especially with the whole group clone things. Anyways, I've inferred so much information I can't mentally process it anymore, and I ended this on a bad note, but this was a very uninteresting episode. Oh hey, look! The spirit of the old man novelty toy has made the head spin around in circles. Oh, amen, praise you, oh, old man with a beard. For you make heads spin around, baby right round. Anyways, I typed Tapuea myth. I was forced to write Tapuea myth onto YouTube. Of course, my video comes in because it's sexier. Of course, you can tell a myth is good if they have been hunted by a guy with many more subscribers than 2K. Symbolism? Real world issues? Symbolism? Oh, right, yes, I get it now. I should place a suicide prevention lifeline onto my channel description. It has been personally perceived that looking at my own videos makes me wanna kill myself, and I'm sure you do too. Now, anyways, allow us to get all of this done with and infer all of the things we have learned today into the most amazing explanation out there. It features real life topics, additional real life topics, and a touch of fantasy. Whoa! Good bad guys. Bad guys with good quantities, except for that one guy who's insane, but he has more authority because he is insane. Then we have rebels who don't want to be insane and want to be with the people who are treated wrongly because they're different. And why do the people want to transform the weird underprivileged peoples into privileged peoples? Because it was all under the book of the novelty toy of the old man. By God, yes, it was all religion. Religion. It got us all to fight in the war. See, people are built to hate each other for their own differences. There's no preventing it. Somebody will hate somebody else for their differences. Somebody will hate somebody else for liking K-pop. Somebody will hate somebody else because they don't like K-pop. Somebody hates somebody else because they have different political views. However, these topics can get very dire at times, which I must be able to say this as neutrally as possible. See, we have two sides. We got the people who believe the world should be run by the people because people are cool, and you got the people who believe that a country should be run by a monarch or a president of some kind who will lead us so we can blame them on all the world's problems. Of course, there's a time when a Democrat becomes a P-person, whatever the heck they were called again. And then, of course, you got the people who believe both sides are correct. We got the DPs, and we got the PDs, and we got the Fs for screw politics. I like to live my way it's lived, as long as I don't have to take another mortgage off the bank. Now, the zone around the main presidential border, we have the Free Police. And of course, occasionally, some people decide to jump out and become free peoples in an act known as being a traitor. But that's political. There's nothing wrong with being a traitor. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you find is right. You believe the world should be run the way you want it to be ran. As long as we all can agree on the same fact that being really, really angry over political issues is completely fucking stupid.